Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday. I'm Kyle Bosch. We start with some new information for you at noon. Clay County authorities are investigating a hanging incident at the Clay County Jail. It happened about 2 this morning. Sheriff Bill Berquist says an inmate was injured, sent to the hospital for treatment, but returned to the jail. He did not release any other details. Police are looking for a driver involved in a high-speed chase this morning. It started near MSU Moorhead about 3:30 a.m. when Moorhead police spotted a truck with stolen plates and tried to pull it over. Speeds hit nearly 100 miles per hour, but officers broke off the chase once the truck turned off on University Drive in Fargo. The Mahnomen County Sheriff's Office is investigating a suspicious death. Deputies were called to a home in Naytawash around 12:05 a.m. Monday for a man not breathing. The case is under investigation by the Mahnomen County Sheriff's Office, White Earth Police Department, and Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. Investigators are not releasing the man's name until his family is notified. An autopsy is being conducted to try and determine the cause of death. One person was hurt in a two-vehicle crash near Holly last night. It happened around 11 p.m. on Highway 10 near Highway 32. The Minnesota State Patrol says 23-year-old Dylan DeLay of West Fargo rear-ended a pickup driven by 68-year-old Carol Riggle of Frazee, Minnesota. Riggle lost control of that truck, overcorrected, then rolled into a cable barrier. Her passenger, 71-year-old Betty Woodward from California, was hurt in the crash, but troopers say her injuries are not life-threatening. The West Fargo School Board has voted to up their pay significantly, effective immediately. The board voted 6-1 at last night's meeting to give itself a 78% raise. District spokesperson Heather Konchak says the raise bumps board members' pay from $4,730 a year to $8,400. The West Fargo School Board president will make $9,000 per year. Fargo School Board members are paid $12,000 a year. One of the first names to emerge as a possible candidate for North Dakota governor is Fargo businessman and developer Doug Burgum. The founder of Great Plains Software told KFGO News that Governor Jack Dalrymple deciding not to run again changes the dynamics of the race and that he would be open to the possibility of running. Dalrymple announced yesterday morning that he will not be seeking re-election next year. He says he and his wife are looking forward to spending more time with family. A Minnesota farmer is fuming over what he says police did to his farmstead after serving a search warrant. Dan Hansen of Wadena says all they would tell him is that they were looking for human remains. He says as many as 60 officers were involved in the search, and they dug up an area about the size of a tennis court. Now, Hansen speculates that police might be looking for the remains of Carla Anderson, who was last seen at her Wadena apartment in 1987. Hansen says he has nothing to do with Anderson's disappearance. A nurse at a Fargo jail who admitted to having sex with an inmate has been sentenced to 200 hours of community service, the most ever imposed by Cass County Judge Stephen McCullough. KFGO News reports 47-year-old Claire Schwer of Dilworth pleaded guilty to sexual assault and smuggling a cell phone to an inmate. Schwer no longer works for Fargo Cass Public Health or the jail. Well, taking a live look at our tower cam, and it is absolutely beautiful out there. Goldilocks would absolutely enjoy this weather just right, if you ask me. How much more of this can we expect this week and the rest of today? Let's check in with meteorologist Mick Kerr.
Not too hot, that's for sure. So nobody's going to burn themselves out there. Even might be hard to even get a sunburn today. We do have just a hint or two of thin clouds out there restricting somewhat the incoming solar radiation, but let's take a look at the sky here in the north. Actually, about 80% of the U.S. is mostly cloud-free. Right here in the Red River Valley of the North, eastern North Dakota, northwest Minnesota, it's looking good, and the cloud line continues to slowly get pushed to the east beyond International Falls. We're just shy of 70 now, so we will make it into the 70s here, eastern North Dakota. Probably not quite 75. Tomorrow we might get warmer than 76, and the weekend is looking pretty good. Got a couple chances of rain, though. We'll show you where and when coming up here in a few minutes, Kyle.
All right, we'll see you then. It's the biggest one yet, and today the newest Happy Harry's bottle shop is officially open. You may have watched the construction going on 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. We got a sneak peek at the new facility earlier this week. There are more than 11 miles of wood as inside and outside of it, electric car plug-ins and chargers, plus a cigar room, like many Happy Harrys have these days. The silver grain bin on the outside, not just a decoration either. It will also serve as a wine tasting room and classroom. Now, the grand opening is set for this Thursday from 4 to 7. That'll include hot dogs and beer and wine tasting. A Brooklyn Park, Minnesota man has been charged after a shooting outside a Twin Cities movie theater. Police say Cortez Foster was involved in a standoff after a chase that started in Brooklyn Center and ended in North Minneapolis. According to police, Foster barricaded himself in a home before eventually surrendering peacefully. He's charged with 2 counts of second-degree attempted murder in connection to a shooting outside the Maple Grove movie theater. Now, the 2 victims took off to a nearby Wendy's and called 911, according to police. In our schemes and ripoffs today, Fargo police are warning businesses to be careful when cashing checks. It could be what's called the Operation Homeless scam, which has cost some banks in the area more than $120,000 already. Police say that the scam uses homeless or low-income day laborers to try and cash fraudulent checks. What a difference a day makes. The Dow shot up more than 300 points in the first few minutes of trading this morning. That comes one day after one of the wildest rides in Wall Street history. The Dow first plunged 1,000 points at the opening bell yesterday, recovered most of the losses by midday, then closed down nearly 600. Now, on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, traders are trying to keep the market's volatility in check and know that there are more wild swings ahead. Investors also are keeping a close eye on the Federal Reserve to see if it will raise interest rates when it meets next week. Well, coming up on your news at noon, when it comes to cooking, the only thing more important than taste is safety. The Mr. Food Test Kitchen has some information that could save your life. But coming up next, more on that warm-up on the way. Meteorologist Mick Kerr will be in to let us know just how warm it will get this week.